for joining me for Connections at Home. My name is Hannah and I'm the Museum Experience Assistant Manager at the Louisiana Children's Museum. I love exploring the outdoors and I like to use my observations as inspiration and tools for all my projects. In the Dig Into Nature Gallery at the museum, we have a very special weaving wall attached to our storytelling nest so that we can incorporate different patterns, materials, and visuals into our storytelling process. We also have weaving looms in the toddler landscape so that we can practice our fine motor skills by using natural materials to weave unique and interesting designs that reflect the outdoor space around us. Today, we're going to use nature as our canvas as we use pine cones to weave natural designs into. While we're weaving, we want to keep a few very important questions in mind. Can you use different patterns in weaving using different types of materials and selecting different locations? And where do we see these natural patterns in the world around us? For this activity, all you need are pine cones and some materials that you probably already have around your house, like string, yarn, pipe cleaners, or scraps of fabric. If you don't have any pine cones readily on hand, then I encourage you to turn your next walk into a scavenger hunt. Keep your eyes open for pine trees, and when you see one, go search around the roots and see if you can pick up any pine cones that might have fallen from the branches. All right, let's get started. Patterns are present everywhere in our natural world, from waves in the ocean to spirals in seashells to circular rings in trees. Today, we're going to practice recognizing and recreating some of these patterns by weaving designs into pine cones. Pine trees produce pine cones to help protect their seeds. Pine trees are gymnosperms, which means they don't produce fruit or flowers like a lot of other plants. Their seeds are naked, so they need a pine cone to help keep those seeds nice and protected. We can use the seed scales as our loom for today's weaving. To start weaving, we want to practice an over-under method. So I'm going to take my yarn and go over the seed scale and then under the next seed scale. It moves and creates a pattern like an ocean wave, rising and falling. We can continue this pattern all the way around the pine cone. Just like that, over and under. Once you're comfortable with the over-under method, you can start experimenting with different patterns and even try and weave a picture or a design into your pine cone. You can see that I decided to weave a yellow sun and a blue-green Mississippi River that meanders all the way around my pine cone. Now, to make a color really pop on your pine cone, what you can do is you can take the yarn and you can wrap it multiple times around one seed scale, just like this. So you just go around and around and around to really get that color to show up on each seed scale so you can really see it. Now that you're well on your way to becoming an expert weaver, you can practice weaving shapes into your pine cones or even turn weaving into a game. Have one person start weaving a design into the pine cone and then pass it to somebody new who has to finish the design. Just like we're weaving fun images into our pine cones, there are lots of weavers out in the natural world. Spiders weave beautiful and intricate webs to help them catch their food. Birds and rasping crickets weave to build their homes that keep them safe. So go outside and draw inspiration from the outdoor spaces around you. See if you can mimic all of nature's wonderful weavers. So today we explored patterns in nature by weaving them into pine cones to help us make connections between the everyday and our natural world. We also had fun by practicing our creative and fine motor skills. I encourage you to be curious and imaginative as you adapt this activity in your own homes by experimenting with different materials, different colors, and even taking the time to weave scenes and stories into your pine cones. This is also a great opportunity to weave an LCM rainbow and to share it with us. Here's an example of my very own LCM rainbow. We would love to see all the examples of your visible learning, so please share any videos or pictures of your learning process with us at #LouisianaKids, #LCMConnections, #NatureWeavers. Thank you for joining me for Connections at Home. I'm Hannah, and I hope you'll join us for our next episode. Until then, let's play, learn, and stay connected.